Today we are going to see how you create view forms and action forms and how do you map them to the find and browse grids. So if you recall, we created a sales order application where we created these find and browse forms. So I'm going to open up this find and browse form with certain fields that I selected to be made part of the grid. If I show you here, this is how it basically looks on the web. And if I show it to you on the phone, this is how it looks on the phone. And this is how it looks on the tablet, depending on which orientation you are on. So now let me show you how you create a new view form. I'm going to go back into this application and go into this view form section. So the Viewform Designer is very straightforward. I can create a new view form by simply importing any form that I have in my JD Edwards instance, and I can further customize it. So I'm going to show you how you can select any application. I've just selected sales order entry, but you can select any application, the version, or any form name and click import. So as I import this, it's going to get all the fields from my JD Edwards instance and integrate them with my front end application. If I click here, you can see all these fields. I can make any field that I want to keep editable, whereas the rest of them I can mark them as read-only, so that there is no, the user cannot edit them. So once I've created the view form, obviously I would like to, as a business analyst, try to make it prettier and kind of add line breaks and sections. So let me show you an example of a couple of view forms that are already there. So we've got two view forms here. One is a sales order detail form. This is how it looks. It shows the order info, it shows the payment and shipment info, and it shows the other info. And we also have some of the action buttons, which we'll cover in the next video. So let me show you the other view form that we created here, which is the customer detail. You can see the customer info, the address info, and the other info that, this basically what we did, we imported a form from JD Edwards and we customized this by adding headings and line breaks, etc. Once you've created your view/action forms, the next step is to map them to your find and browse grid. If you recall, this is our find and browse grid. We wanted to make a couple of fields here clickable so that we can drill down into that information. For example, I want to be able to click on my customer name and see the customer details like this. I want to click on my order number. I want to see the order information detail and be able to perform certain actions with that order. This is how you do it in Swift. So you simply go into the find and browse form. You'll see the list of fields that are available in that grid. You can map any of these fields to any of these view and action forms. Like I've mapped the order number with the sales order detail. You can pass different parameters that are available and then the sequence in which these parameters need to be passed. Similarly, I've mapped my sold to name to the customer detail, and I've passed sold to parameter over to that customer detail form. And this is how it looks. Very, very slick, very easy to use. Similarly, the same form looks very easy to navigate from my phone. This is how it opens up the detail. Very easy to browse through. And this is how it looks on my tablet. See here? And then similarly, if I click on the order detail, you can see the detail of that order, and then there are certain actions that I can define. This is what we'll cover in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take good care. Bye-bye.